Okay, just so I'm getting this straight, Don Lemon was arrested. Here's a guy who took him and his crew into a church during a church service, scared the hell out of the kids, started doing all kinds of things, calling the parents Nazis. He trespassed on private property, and he prevented other Americans from assembling to express their religious freedom. That's in the Constitution. That's First Amendment stuff. So he gets arrested today, and rightfully so. It should have been sooner for these crimes and however they charge him, whatever. I'm not getting into all that. This is why I'm making this video. And Democrat voters are saying free Don Lemon because of freedom of the press, because he's a journalist. Forget what you think about Don Lemon. What he did was a crime, and it's wrong, and we have laws to protect us from people doing that. You can't walk your ass up into Don Lemon's house while he's doing his podcast and start badgering him. Why? Because it's his house, and you're trespassing. You can't do that. These are the same people. I see the Democrats today, Hillary said something about it. Get the hell out of here. These are the same people that when the Twitter files came out a few years ago, one of the biggest mass censorship campaigns we've seen in modern American history, carried out by the Biden administration, in which they pressured social media companies to censor information and to not have other information, whether it was COVID or Hunter Biden's laptop. It was the classic definition of censorship, the government imposing speech restrictions, and the reporters that revealed it, Matt Taibbi, Michael Schellenberger, Barry Weiss at the time, when they reported it, it was this big revelation, people were talking about it. Most Democrats were somewhere between, or when Matt Taibbi testified in Congress, Democrats attacked him. How dare you report this stuff? There's nothing wrong with this censorship. They didn't say it that way, but that's essentially what they were saying. They even wanted to create a government disinformation board under the Biden administration, a federal agency that would regulate and monitor and censor our speech. And most Democrats were, yeah, that's fine. That's good. And now, on this day where Don Lemon definitely did some criminal stuff and did some things that you can't do, like trespassing on private property and interrupting other people's religious liberty, and he's been arrested, they want to scream press freedom. Sure, you can do that, and I hope everybody else watching this video takes you about as seriously as I'm taking you right now.